Before we start, what's that? Sponsor? Well, I don't know if you call it a sponsor, but I recently played Nicodero: The Magical World, which is a platformer game inspired by the Donkey Kong Country series and Crash Bandicoot. It has music composed by the legend himself, David Wise, and it's overall a fantastic platformer game. Since Nintendo won't make a new Donkey Kong game, some will have to. I'll put the links in the description below if you want to check out Nicodero in the Magical World. Just a fair warning, if you're getting the Switch version, there are some issues I ran into, so be aware of that. But I just wanted to mention this game because, God, it's so freaking good, honestly. So yeah, if you're a fan of Donkey Kong and Crash Bandicoot, or one or the other, this is the game for you. What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, I decided to talk about the Switch 2 situation right now, because some recent Nintendo stuff has been going on, and I feel like I've been needing to make a video on them, but I've just been so busy making other games, and then, well, lo and behold, I've had 3 videos in a row that kind of flopped, and apparently Switch 2 is more important, so yeah, might as well make something to get the audience back, right? Anyway, I don't really care about views, honestly. YouTube algorithm is so weird, honestly, so if it flops, it flops, whatever. It's not the end of the world for me, but I don't know, it's just kind of killing my YouTube career, to be honest. It's not really a career, it's just killing my YouTube enjoyment. Not really, though, but, you know. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this situation we've had with the announcements per se. So a lot of people were predicting, unless this ages poorly right now, Nintendo announces something the time I'm recording this, because they announced something so late. This could age poorly, but hopefully it doesn't this time. But anyway, so the last few days, Nintendo has made several announcements. They have made an announcement on the few things, being the one of them being a Nintendo clock. A clock that costs $100. I looked online. Apparently, most of these clocks are around the same price. I don't think I would not pay $100 for a clock. But it's just funny to get this. Oh, get something out of the way early or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna. It's not like I never need an alarm clock for anything at all. So this doesn't this is so useless. But sure, it's Nintendo. They can do whatever they want. And then we also had the playtest. Now, I can't say anything about the playtest without getting a copyright strike, but from what I've seen online, there seems to be a little interest. Some seem to like the concept, some say to be neutral. Well, if I hear both types of reactions, I better just wait until Nintendo, I guess, maybe releases it officially, so that way I can see what it actually is. But yeah, from what I've seen, seems to be a little interesting, you know? So yeah, there's that, and then we got Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Switch. That was a big deal for fans of Xenoblade, and I'm also a Xenoblade fan. I really love Xenoblade 1. Well, I guess I don't know if I consider myself a fan, because I've only played 1. I have only played a little bit of 2 before I played this nice, despite the controversies, kinda. And I do want to play Xenoblade 3, so hopefully I get around to that point. But yeah, next year we have only a few stuff, being Metroid Prime 4, Xenoblade X, Pokemon Legends Z, whatever it's called, and Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. That part doesn't sound exciting at all. But yeah, those are the only major kind of games we know about right now. But, now, what's the talk of the Switch 2? This Xenoblade X is coming out in March. A lot of people predicted the Switch 2 to be at least coming out in March. And I feel like if it was coming around that point, we would have had an announcement by now, honestly. At least in September last month, but we never did, and we never got one in October. It's I'm recording this literally on Halloween. So what's going on? Where is the Switch 2? What's taking so long? Well, it seems like Nintendo may be pushing the Switch 2 back again, honestly, and that's people probably don't want to wait till late 2025, and I kind of get it. This year for gaming is, well, if you only play 3 franchises, it may suck, but when you actually expand your horizons, it's actually not so bad. I played so many different games this year that I've actually had a great time playing on my backlog and trying out some new franchises, like getting back into Castlevania, and I also played Epic Mickey for the very first time. So honestly, I'm chilling with the games, honestly. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but regardless, we're not here for that type of talk. We're gonna talk about Switch 2. When do I think I could see the reveal? Well, going by patterns, I say January or February could be the time for Switch 2. Next year, basically. And unless we gotta wait till like April. No, they said physical year though. Physical year means before March 2025, so it can't be April. So it's basically between, I say, January or February are the best cases I can see, unless Nintendo drops a tweet in the morning or something and be like, "Oh, it's delayed again." So yeah, I don't know what's happening. I can't really predict Nintendo. All I can say is, let's just wait and see what happens, honestly, because I know people have been waiting so long for a lot of different games. This year, game for Nintendo, I will rank Nintendo years, don't worry. I can understand the struggle, the wait of wanting something, but, like, I don't know. I can't really give the best evidence other than just find something productive to do. I think it's best to just go until the time is right. Let's just wait and see what happens. Nintendo could confirm this thing sooner than we think. But maybe we're gonna have to wait till like late 2025, which, to be honest, I'm gonna just throw out this might be divisive, but maybe this might make sense, considering the timing of possibly the next 3D Mario game. 3D Mario games tend to release around holiday season, right? Well, if the Switch 2 is coming around that point, well, then that would make a lot of sense if 3D Mario is gonna be the launch title, so I think that makes a lot of sense in my opinion, and I kind of get it, we all want announcements and stuff, unless the investors meeting or whatever next investors meeting confirms it or something, there's a direct, we had this Twitter direct, I guess, but yeah. Also, Nintendo Music happened, I didn't even talk about that. While I'm pretty split on the selection, I think it's okay for the most part on Nintendo Music. Man, but I don't know, I should have had all the songs on the starts, but I kind of get the waiting, but regardless, Nintendo's probably throwing stuff out to you know, gear up for Switch 2 or something. I don't know. It's just hard to say at this point what Nintendo could be doing, but they're going to have to confirm more stuff than just re-releases of games, you know? But I guess that's what we're going to have to live with for the Switch until whenever the next console comes out. Let's just be patient. When we get to that point of the big era for Nintendo, it will be a fantastic time. Instead of complaining about the lack of anything to do this year or how this year is, I think we should be excited to what we can look forward to in 2025. I'm not disregarding criticism, but like, negativity doesn't get you anywhere most of the time, so yeah. Anyway, that's my video on this situation of the Switch 2. Let's just wait and see what happens. And hopefully Nintendo will wake the hell up and make a new Donkey Kong game. Please, Nintendo. Anyway, thanks for watching. How you guys feel about the wait for Switch 2 now? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks. Also, shoutouts to Banjo-Tooie coming on NSO recently. Yeah, that was a big reveal too, so I just wanted to mention that. Guh.